I hear you. I hear your sorrows, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay because you have overcome every single challenge that you've gone until here. And moving forward, you're also going to learn some more things that are just going to make you a better person because at heart, you were never someone who was a villain or who was someone who had bad intentions. And I trust that you know this about yourself. So it's okay that you feel doubt right now. Because there was once this person who doubted himself so much that he tried to seek answers for this doubt that he was feeling. He was wanting to do something with his life, but to just go to the next step, he was doubting so much that he couldn't physically go there. And you know what he did? He searched for an answer, searched and searched and searched, and then he finally found that he could never get an answer. Maybe he was always just meant to be doubting himself. Maybe that's who he was. Maybe that's who he only could be. But the thing is, he instinctively knew that he could be more. So, you know what he did? He sat with his disappointment. And I'm telling you, it was excruciating for him to sit with that. The disappointment of not knowing whether you're going to move forward or still stay here, not knowing whether life was meant to be this hard, not knowing whether this was even something that you had to start or whether you could even be better like everyone else tells you to. But though he sat with that disappointment and though he was on the verge, on the brink of giving up, he saw that he actually had a desire to be better. And he was just so sick of it that he was like, I'm not going to care about anything what my mind tells me to do, and I'm not going to care about this doubt that is weighing on my shoulders. Instead, I'm going to care about what might be happy for me, might make something better for me. So, using that small sprinkle of hope, that something, he held on to that and sought out to see what could make him happy. So, he read books, he looked at videos, and he looked at many things that just gave him more of this hope. And that made this something even more stronger. So, what that did next might be shocking to you, but it actually changed his life. He started to again feel disappointed, but not with himself. He became disappointed with the world around him. He saw people who were searching just like him, and he saw that they weren't going to get anywhere. So, what was he doing? What was he trying to do by staying stuck? I think it just felt like he was looking at a mirror when he was talking to me, and he saw himself. He saw himself and he started to think whether what he was doing was actually worth it. Was it worth holding on to hope and not making anything out of it? Or was it worth doing something from it? So he asked this question, maybe, or what if I could actually achieve something from this something that I've cultivated? So, you know what he did next? He tried so hard to stop this nagging feeling by holding on to this hope and doing things from that hope. He understood that a person cannot doubt himself unless he has fears about himself. He looked his fears in the eye when he saw other people doing the same thing. So that made him question his fears, and that slowly, bit by bit, made him experience things that he never could have thought of experiencing. And that made him come here where he was acceptful of his fears and himself and still push through. You know how hard that is to go through this battle of excruciating pain with your own internal mind, to still do the thing, to still hold on to that hope. And he looked at himself, and what he found next shocked him. It was like he was staring into this child like version of himself that wanted something, that desired something so much it felt like his heart was going to explode with the amount of desire it had for this one thing of being happy, for being in peace, and to stop this doubt. So, for that inner child, for that love, for that just peace that he could get and that he could give to himself, he looked at himself again like a person that he did not see before. He looked at himself in new eyes, and with love, with encouragement, he told to himself, "We are going to get out of this." And even though doubt makes us feel like we are stuck and that we are versions of ourselves from the past, we are still going to get out of this, and I'm going to make sure of that. And that is when everything started for him. So in the end, doubt wasn't something that may I'm getting a throat block. It's this voicing of opinions that make us feel so scared because we think that what we are meant to voice, like this man just did, was wrong. Because from the past we've been going through experiences that tell us that our voice, or rather our way of being, isn't right. But if you just erased all of that past selves that you had and looked at who you actually are as an essence, maybe that would spark new avenues for you, and maybe you will find a way through this doubt when you just understand that this doubt that you're feeling is just something that you feel because you can't look at yourself. Look at yourself with new eyes, and maybe just like this person went on a whole new journey after this, maybe you will also find a treasure after the doubt that you're feeling right now and still not be stagnant.